Welcome to Four Wheeling SA. My name is Henk, and in this episode we explore the Fish River Canyon. Buckle up and enjoy the show. Good morning. So yeah, welcome to a brand new episode. Currently at Scenic campsite, and the plan for today is to drive via Solitaire to Mount Urban. So we've heard this story that at Solitaire they've got the best apple tart. So that's the mission for today, to find out if it's really as good as they say. So yeah, but first we need to pack up camp and then we're on our way. We leave the Scenic campsite behind. The first part of today's route will take us from Scenic to Solitaire on a badly corrugated road. First deflate of the day. Just left the tar road from Solitaire that side, and we're going to go to Solitaire. Hopefully that bakery is open and they've got apple strudel, as they call it, apple tart. So some of you might ask how the maxis are performing, and they are performing brilliantly, really well. Not really any chips. The trailer tires has got much more chips. So yeah, definitely a great tire. Will most certainly fit them again if I have the opportunity. So either I'm the only one deflating, where everybody else's tires are fine. But anyway, let's get going. Upon arrival at Solitaire, we headed straight for the bakery. So we've reached Solitaire. Let's see if we can find the famous.
separated.
Yeah, so that's Solitaire. Obviously we've got the bakery here and the filling station over there. And now we've had the apple pie, which they claim is the best apple pie. But we've also heard about a place in Helmeringshausen, the hotel there, and they claim they've got the best apple pie. And it so happened that we're gonna pass through there, not today but tomorrow. So we will tell you at the end of this who's got the best apple pie, and I don't know, maybe there's a twist in it as well. Goed itself. Apart from the bakery, you can also find a filling station and a shop at Solitaire. This small settlement, established in the 1940s, serves as a popular rest stop for travelers in the Namib desert, known for its rustic charm and iconic apple pie. But it was time for us to hit the road again. Our route would take us from Solitaire to Mount Urban via Maltahe, promising us some breathtaking scenery along the way. Just on the road here to Matoe or something like that, Matoe, and from Solitaire, and it's just incredible, the mountains here around us. But yeah, also a very harsh environment as well. There's a skeleton of an oryx here behind me as well. But yeah, what a very unique landscape to drive through the mountains here, and yeah, I cannot wait to see the rest of the road. It's a long one today. It's more than, I think it's almost 300 kilometers that we're going to do in total. But yeah, super excited to see the rest of it. Okay, so we've arrived at Mount Urban, the campsite. You have there, your own bathroom there. I'll show you around later. There's a play area for the kids and a swimming pool. This is what the campsite looks like. Get this covered structure. And you've got a nice fireplace there. And I've got the bathroom here. Here's the shower. A nice view. Here's the rest of the bathroom. And there's your view. This sunset was pure Namibian magic. All we had to do was sit back and relax while taking it all in. Yeah, so had a very cold evening. It was about 1 degree or something, so it was a bit cold and had some condensation inside the trailer. Busy packing up, and then we're quickly gonna head to the shop here. Hope it's open. Then I quickly want to stop at the place at Helmeringshausen, and then we're on our way to the Fish River Canyon. But I also want to stop at the Canyon Roadhouse because it seems quite an interesting place to stop. So enjoy the journey with us.
Would you hold me if I told you we can just run away? So come, my darling, let me help you.
Nestled in the heart of Namibia's vast Karas region, Helmeringshausen is a small farming settlement with a rich history dating back to the early 1900s. It was founded by a German settler, Mr. Hubert Hester, who named the town after his ancestor, a captain of the Imperial German Schutztruppe. Stopped here at the Helmeringshausen Hotel, so let's go check out their Strudel or apple tart. This is what they claim. The Helmeringshausen Hotel, a charming landmark in the center of the settlement, has been a welcoming stopover for travelers exploring the Namibian countryside. Originally built as a farmhouse, it was transformed into a hotel to provide comfort and hospitality to those journeying through this remote and rugged landscape.
Apple tart. Yes. They say it's the best, is it? Yes. Okay. Time to hit the road again. We'll make the results, or I'll share the results later in this episode to find out who's got the best apfelstrudel, or apple tart, or apple cake, or whatever. Just want to show you something here. There's a grader here behind me, and that's the reason why their gravel roads are in such a good condition. There are constantly graders on them. Well, the last couple of roads we've driven, the ones around Solitaire and Sossusvlei needs a couple of graders, but I suppose they carry more traffic. But yeah, the gravel roads we've been driving now the last day and so, it's been in a really, really good condition. But let's continue.
Flowing out of the Naute Reservoir, the Lowen River winds through the arid Karas region, bringing vital water to the surrounding ecosystem. The Naute Reservoir, created by damming the Naute River, supports local agriculture and sustains the Lowen River's flow. This river is essential for replenishing underground aquifers and providing water to both wildlife and farmers in this dry landscape. cold beer, shandy and beer was just what we needed to refresh after a long day on the road with a nice Roadhouse burger.
And that was Canyon Roadhouse. Very nice hamburger that, I must say so myself. Yeah, then quickly gonna put in fuel here because I'm almost empty. Because at Petani they only was allowed to give me only 20 liters because they didn't have enough. So let's hope we've got fuel here. Otherwise I need to do with only 20 liters I've got left in a jerry can. But I'm sure they'll be able to help me. Hello. How are you? Good, thanks. Do you have a lot of diesel?
Yeah.
Because I'm very empty.
Okay.
At Petani I was only allowed to put in 20 liters, so yeah.
Hy daar gestaan gehad hebben hier uitgewoon. Alles af.
Okay, tank full, bank account empty. I'm gonna go that way to the Fish River Canyon. We're staying tonight at the Boskar campsite, so let's hope it's nice. And it has happened. We've got a flat wheel. One trailer wheel is flat. So yeah, we'll just inflate it. Seems to be holding pressure a bit. And we'll just see if we can somehow repair it here. Somewhere at least it's inflating, so I'll just pump it pretty hard. And yeah, then just go find our campsite and then take it from there. We found our campsite here. It's quite it's a small campsite in comparison to what we had previously, but I suppose it looks okay. We've got number 10. There's the ablution block.
Goed, ek is op jou kamera, ek sien nou eers. Ek vir jou spasie maak. Ek dink nie ek het plaks nie, ek het 'n loer daar so.
Waarom?
Alles is
At least it happens now. Now we'll just need to decide if I'm actually going to repair it, or if I'm just going to drive with it as is. The worst that can happen is I get another flat and then just put it in the back of the Fortune and go have it fixed somewhere, because the day after tomorrow we're going to go head back home. Most of the road's going to be tar anyway, but okay, let's just put the spare on for now. Ah, guys, what's in here? Okay. I was planning on showing you how I put the caravan up. Instead I'm showing you how I change a tire. That's it. Done. Okay, so before we pitch camp, just want to have a quick peek at one of the closest viewpoints.
Welcome to the breathtaking Fish River Canyon, one of the largest and oldest canyons in the world, stretching over 160 kilometers in length, up to 27 kilometers wide, and plunging up to 550 meters deep. This natural marvel is a true geological wonder. Formed around 500 million years ago, the canyon's dramatic landscapes were shaped by tectonic activity and erosion over millennia. The Fish River, which runs through the canyon, is not only crucial for its unique ecosystem, but also a lifeline for the surrounding wildlife. This awe-inspiring site offers spectacular views, captivating hiking trails, and a glimpse into Namibia's ancient geological past. Good morning. So this is our first day here at Baba's campsite. Last night we took it a bit easy since we had a nice meal there at the Canyon Roadhouse. The plan for today is to go have a look at the Fish River Canyon and then also to visit the Ai-Ais hot springs. Looking forward to the day. I'm just gonna quickly have a coffee to wake up and then we'll get going. This is our first viewpoint for the day. It's Eagles Rock. I see a lot of people have built their own rock piles here. But yeah, this is what the view looks like. Look at this. It's absolutely amazing. How amazing is this place? Actually don't even know where to point your camera to take a picture or a video. It's massive. You have to come here to see it and see it on a picture, but yeah, just look at it. If you come here then you realize how big it is. But yeah, really amazing, but you have to be here to realize how big it is. But it's also such a harsh environment. And just look here behind me, around me, all these sharp rocks as well. So yeah, it's a harsh environment, but also such a beautiful environment. Come here, put it on your bucket list. It's such an incredible experience. It boggles the mind. If you would be down there, over there, those rocks would feel so massive. Yet here you stand and it feels a bit small down there, but also big at the same time. It's just amazing. With a freshly graded road, we hit the road and journeyed from the Roadhouse campsite to Ai-Ais, enjoying a smooth ride through the stunning landscape.
When I look at the sun going down to the sky, all I want is to be there with a new state of mind, a place I've never heard of. I will walk like a nomad. I've been stuck inside.
Here at Ai-Ais. Yeah, feels a bit more run down than the Roadhouse campsite. Anyway, there's the camping area. I believe here we have the source of the hot spring. So let's see what it looks like. Oh. That's very interesting to see, especially since there's some algae growing in there. But just to give you an idea, the 65 degrees Celsius is that's about how hot the water from your geyser is. The water from your geyser about 60-65, depending on how hot you've set it to. Of the shop is actually shocking. There's nothing in there. At least you can buy meat there, some blitz and alcohol, but that's about it. Apparently this should be the indoor swimming areas. Okay. No, it's nice and hot then. It's a bit warmer than the outside one, so really nice. We'll spend a couple of relaxing minutes here. And then I suppose we need to get back to camp, but yeah, very nice.
It was time to head back to Roadhouse on an amazing piece of road. In my opinion, the Roadhouse campsite stands out as the best of the two, featuring a modern ablution block and a refreshing pool for a more comfortable stay.
What I've installed to give myself peace of mind is a UDF filter. So this is a second fuel filter. It is after the OEM filter. So from there it goes to the second filter. And what's nice about this filter is that it filters finer than the OEM filter. The OEM filter filters, I think, is at 4 or 6 microns. This one to 0.5 microns. So whatever goes through there gets caught by this filter. It also, the material is such so that it will absorb water like a bit of a nappy. So any water that whatever goes through here does not end up going through your injectors and into your engine.
As the day winds down and the golden light casts its final glow over the Fish River Canyon, we treated for an awe-inspiring view of this ancient marvel.
So while we've got some time at camp now, the campsite is actually pretty empty, just a group of Chinese tourists there. So if you're one of them that came by, nice meeting you. But yeah, I think the question now might be, who is the winner of the apple strudel in Namibia? So after careful consideration and using all the taste buds and everything, that's just not that complicated, but anyway, according to me, this is the one that tastes the nicest to me. Now everybody's got his own taste, but yeah, in the second place is the apple strudel from Solitaire. That means the one in first place is the one from Helmeringshausen, and that's, according to me, that's the best apple strudel or apple pie or whatever that you can buy in Namibia. But there's a but. There at Beta we also had a piece of apple strudel. It's not the same as the others, but it tasted very, very nice. So yeah, because it's different than the others, I don't compare them to the two, but it's also very great. And then at Kolmanskop we had something we called apple cake. That was also nice. But yeah, just to sum it up, the one at Solitaire's got a bit more of a cinnamon taste, whereas the one at Helmeringshausen was a more plain apple taste, and it tasted nicer for me. And I think the experience for me at Helmeringshausen was also a bit more relaxed, where it was at Solitaire it was very busy, very commercial, which makes sense, and it's also a nice piece of cake to eat. But yeah, I prefer the one at Helmeringshausen, so keep it up, Helmeringshausen. That's the last time we've packed up camp for this trip. Today we're heading back to South Africa, to Bezalel, just outside Uppington. It's a sort of, I think it's a winery, or they make brandy there, so it might be interesting. But yeah, we've got a border crossing as well, and then we've got 2 tires to repair somewhere. So late last night, late yesterday afternoon, when I came back from the viewpoint, I drove into a piece of metal which no tire would have survived, or would have, tires not written off, but yeah, it would have punctured any tires. So yeah, 2 flat tires on one trip, so we need to find a place to fix it. But yeah, on our way now.
Our route today will take us from Hobba's camp back into South Africa to Bezalel, just outside Uppington.
We're back in South Africa. Yeah, this side the police took quite some time just for a queue. I don't know why the others is not like it. Just checking that all the tires are fine, they look fine. Okay, now on our way to Uppington, and hopefully we can fix the 2 tires there. We're just fixing the tires, and then we're on our way to Bezalel, where we're going to stay the evening. Yeah, but more easy to be back in South Africa, but yeah, luckily it's quick. But that was the quickest I had. 2 tires fixed, 15 minutes. Well done guys.
For the last evening, we treated ourselves to some brandy tasting and dinner at the Orange River Cellars Tasting Centre before driving out to Bezalel.
Morning from Bezalel. Yeah, just outside Uppington. We arrived quite late here last night, but let me show you what it looks like. It's quite a nice place. And that brings us to the end of this episode, to the end of the trip. It was a long trip, but it was a good trip. We really enjoyed it. Yeah, it will be a long-lasting memory. Thank you for everybody that watched it, that supported it. And we're heading home now. Just left the trailer hooked and then all the cleaning start. Oh, and this trip had so many highlights, too many to mention. You would have seen it all by now, but really special trip. And Namibia, thank you. We'll really be back. The people were friendly, helpful. Thank you for everything and making it pleasant. People we met along the way as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the episode where I tell you how I did the planning for the Namibia trip. Cheers, and please remember to like and subscribe, and like the video. That supports the channel. If you want to get involved in the channel as well, just let me know, contact me. And yeah, thanks again. Cheers.